YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Alright folks, well, with Bungie announcing that sunsetting is pretty much going the way of the dodo, I thought we would have a fun time in going through all of my weapons that I'm looking forward to taking into the Witch Queen and beyond that. So, without further ado, I was going to make this a top 10, but when I went through my inventory, there's too many weapons I'm excited that I don't have to worry about being sunsetted. So, I think this is a good move on Bungie's part. It kind of seems like, I was talking with Timesplitter01, main channel member admin, kind of feels this is like a knee-jerk reaction because we do get bored with using the same things over and over, but yeah, let's see how this pans out, and let me know in the comment section what you guys think about them sunsetting. And yeah, let's get into, these are going to be my favorite weapons that I'm looking forward to taking into the Witch Queen and beyond. The best rolls, I know there's a lot of other guns out there. You let me know some of your favorite weapons in the comment section as we burn through this. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to kick this off by going with power, then energy, and then kinetics. And let's kick it off with machine guns first. And I gotta say, the only machine guns I like right now is the Raid machine gun, and this is my favorite here because this right here is Hammerhead 2.0, Feeding Frenzy and Rampage on it, and it's 450 rounds per minute, and it's void, so it literally is like Hammerhead. I got another roll here with Reconstruction, so it's gonna double, well, it's gonna reload itself over time even when stowed, and double its capacity, so I can double that 63 rounds, and I can just lay into whatever forever and have Rampage stacking at 3 times and have lots of damage. But I feel like machine guns right now, I don't know, they're not the meta, that's for sure. Rockets are the meta. That's why we're going to move into rockets. Okay, now I was using rockets last season, and I am loving them this season, and this hands down is my favorite. It's solar, so it works great with my Wrath of Rasputin Warmind cell build. And check out my video on elemental mods because I show you how I set up my build for Warmind cells, and then also how to use the new elemental mods. But Frenzy on this one here, being in combat for an extended time will increase your damage, handling, and reload this weapon until you're out of combat. And I think you guys on stream told me it was about 12 seconds it takes for it to kick in. You definitely feel the time because you'll start fighting and you're like, okay, Frenzy, kick in, because I have a submachine gun with it too. And you're waiting for it, and then when it finally kicks in, then you're like, yes, I got Frenzy, because all those bonuses kick in, and it makes it amazing. I also have Impulse Amplifier. So this thing, as you can see on the right-hand side, has great blast radius, but this is going to give you increased projectile velocity and also increase your reload speed. So I love this thing. I throw a boss spec mod on there. Okay, what else do we have here? We also have the Bad Omens from the Drifter. You can just go buy this from him if your infamy rank is up. It's got tracking, it's got cluster bomb, and it is void, so nothing to not like about this thing. The Heretic, you can get this from Altars of Sorrow. This is the curated version here. It is back. It's got Cluster Bomb and Demolitionist, so 2 things. 1, you could fire a rocket off and then throw a grenade, and then it will automatically reload the weapon for you. Or if you see a whole bunch of ads, just fire the rocket into them, and then you'll get a lot of grenade energy back. But it's arc, so this is great for hunters with stasis and using mask, or well, I like to use it with Mask of Bacchus and like Lost Sectors, where I'll freeze something, I'll do a quick shift, and then I'll pop an arc rocket into them, and I'm gonna get some pretty good bonus damage on them. And I think that's it for the rockets. No, oh, one more. Okay, I like this thing here, another arc rocket launcher. Now, the cool thing about this one came from Iron Banner, and I got Ambitious Assassin and Autoloading Holster. So, even though it has 1 in the tube, I can get 2 in the tube, which is pretty cool. You just got to get kills with it. And then, so like, I'll pop off the 2 rockets, and then I'll stow it, and then it'll reload 1 rocket for me. So, I like this one, but in terms of, and the reload, hold on, if I compare the reload to this, yeah, so the Heretic actually has a faster reload on it, which is interesting, because once you get used to Frenzy on, where'd you go? There you go. Once you get used to Frenzy on this thing, the reload is just so fast. This comes from Gambit, and I got this thing last season. I don't know what it is. I like this grenade launcher. There's nothing that special about it. I like to get field prep on any grenade launcher, because when you crouch, it reloads like, it's like having Outlaw basically on a rocket launcher. Grenade launcher. You always want to have spike grenades. I have linear compensator or a countermass on it. And it has Demolitionist on it, and I've got Velocity on it. So nothing crazy about it. I don't know. I just find that it works well, and it's void, you know? Of course, when it comes to swords, the only sword I like is the Falling Guillotine, and I just have one with Whirlwind Blade and Tireless Blade. I have it masterworked, and yeah, love this thing. Alright, now, let's move on to the energy weapons here. So there's a lot to talk about here. So, let me talk about some old ones here before I get to my all-time favorite, which you see me use on stream constantly. So, I have two summoners that I like. One for PvP. This is my PvP roll because it's got rangefinder and moving target, and I put a target adjuster on because even though I'm on PC, I use a SCUF Vantage 2 for my terrible aim, and I need all the aim assist I can get, so I use that. In PvE, I'm going to use the one with Rampage on it. It's got moving target on it. It's got ricochet rounds, and I put major spec on it to help out. And it's a range masterwork. I forgot which masterwork. Yeah, well, no, this one's a stability masterwork. But for PvE purposes, and even sometimes I'll use this in PvP because of the range. Yeah, this thing's got great range. So for auto rifles, I love these two, and I love my Reckless Oracle. This thing's got kill clip. That was a joke. Oracle. Reckless Oracle. And they finally fixed it, guys. You now have your little red dot on it, okay? This one is Outlaw and Kill Clip, and it's Void. I use this constantly in numerous activities. Got armor piercing rounds, and it has range for its masterwork. So, yeah, safe to say, I love this thing, okay? Outside of auto rifles, let's talk about this. I love the Ikelos submachine gun. Love this thing. So I can either go with Disruption Break, or I can go with Demolitionist, okay? I go with Demolitionist because this is when I use it to get grenades, basically. So any build that I'm using where I need my grenades back quickly, and I need something arc, I'm going to go with this. And I've got Subsistence. Kills partially reload this magazine from reserves, but your reserve capacity is reduced. We have Seraph rounds on this thing here, and we also have Flared Mag. In fact, I should be using Seraph rounds, shouldn't I? I put minor spec on it because I usually use it because I'm using Demolitionist, and I want to waste red bars rather quickly to get grenade energy back fast, okay? So, machine gun. Okay, Prophet of Doom. I love this thing, and I really only use it in one activity, and that's going to be Gambit, okay? This, I put on Shotgun Ammo Finder, Shotgun Reserves, Shotgun Scavenger, and I run around Gambit with this thing, and when you get kills, I get a really quick reload with it because it's got Feeding Frenzy on it, and it's got 1-2 punch. So hitting an enemy with every pellet in a shot will increase melee damage for a short duration. So I'll run up to a high value target or a big yellow bar, I'll blast them with the shotgun, and then I will give them a good old melee. And I got it with a range masterwork. This comes from Garden of Salvation. I probably forgot to mention. A Garden of Salvation, this was Trials, this was a World Drop, and this was Garden of Salvation. Okay. This comes from the Wrathborn Hunts, the Deafening Whisper. Now, I'm not a big fan of the single tube grenade launchers, but this one has Ambitious Assassin. So you can actually get 2 in it just as long as you keep getting kills with it. So that's why I put minor spec on it, because sometimes I'll use this in Lost Sectors. It's Void. And when I say Lost Sectors, I mean like the Legend or Master. Well, I haven't done Master, but I mean like the Legend ones, the 1300 ones right now. And it's got Wellspring on it, so kills with this weapon will generate ability energy. This energy is divided between your uncharged abilities. So it comes in handy. I do like using that one a lot, okay? What else we got here? So, I've got 2 of the Eternal Blazon. Now, this thing, to me, is like my beloved Mananan. If you've been with my channel since Destiny 2 first came out, well, you know that I worship the Manananan, or Banananan, as I used to call it. And this is a full auto one. And this one here has basically the same sights as the OG Mananan. This one has 1 for all, so hitting 3 separate targets will increase damage for moderate duration. I haven't really tested it out in terms of, well, how much damage is it? Is it that good? I don't know. I'm still playing around between this one and then my other one here that's got Kill Clip on it. This one does not have, wait, no, I have a full auto. I'm looking at Destiny Item Manager right now. Could have sworn, yeah, I do. I put the wrong one on there. Okay, don't worry about it. I have a full auto Kill Clip version on it. So I'm probably going to say the Kill Clip version might be better. The full auto Kill Clip version. This thing is not the greatest in terms of the damage you feel from it, so you definitely got to put a minor or major. You know what? In fact, I would put a major spec on it if you're laying into something. But yeah, I like that thing a lot. But before moving on to my favorite of all time, for my energy sniper, I like this thing a lot. I've been having a lot of fun with it. The Far Future comes from Battlegrounds. It's a solar sniper. It's got frenzy on it. I put target adjuster on it because I was trying it out in PvP. I still can't snipe. This one's got quick draw, tactical mag, extended mag, just feels like it doesn't do anything to it. And it's got also, let's see, you can get a little bit more stability with polygonal rifling. But my favorite energy weapon is my beloved Trustee. And I use this for everything, man. Solar, I masterworked it. I wish it had a range masterwork because this thing is pretty stable as is, but it's got reconstruction, man. So I feel like sometimes I'm not even reloading the thing. I'm just stowing it, and I have 18 rounds in the magazine, but you double that, and that's how many rounds you get. And it's got high impact reserve, so as I get down to the end of my magazine, you hear the little sound go off, and then sure enough, yeah, you're doing more damage. So Trustee for me, baby. Love that thing. All right, let's move into some of my favorite kinetic weapons. Now, I don't like sidearms really at all because I'm terrible with them, but if I do, I like this one a lot, okay? The high albedo, I guess you call it. It's got accurized rounds, it's full auto. This one's, it's like a burst fire one, right? Yeah, well-rounded, reliable. Yeah, it fires 3-round bursts, okay? Full auto, snapshot sights, and it's kinetic, and I don't know. I use it when there's like bounties or something, when you got to get like, okay, a bunch of kills with a sidearm. For a kinetic sniper, I'm either going to go with, I do like this long shadow I have here with triple tap and rapid hit, and it's got drop mag on it, so I get a really fast reload, and I go with that sight. But I do also have the Secession from the Raid. Secession, that's a great show on HBO. You guys should watch that, by the way. I got this one with accurized rounds, snapshot sights. I got lead from gold. Picking up heavy ammo also grants you ammo to this weapon. Sometimes can come in handy. I throw major spec on it. I sometimes put boss spec on it if I... You know what? When I do a Legend Lost Sector, especially the one on the Cosmodrome where you need to snipe the servitor, if I'm not using Izzy's, I will sometimes use this, or I'll use this with boss spec, okay? For the Raid, look at this Heritage here. Look at the range on this Heritage. So this is a slug shotgun. The perks are not even that great, okay? Slide shot's kind of fun, because when I want a quick reload, I just slide, and I just get a quick reload. And I got Unrelenting, so rapidly defeating targets will give you some health regeneration. Guardians of powerful combatants count as more than one kill. So I use this when we're killing Tanics. That's like my kinetic for Tanics, okay? Let's talk about hand cannons. Really, the only legendary hand cannon, I'm looking at Dim right now. Really, the only hand cannon that I like legendary-wise right now, yeah, is going to be this thing here, the Steady Hand. And this is all that I get killed by in Iron Banner, PvP, and everyone runs in Trials on PC is Steady Hand, Steady Hand, Steady Hand. This one's got Outlaw and Swashbuckler. I like anything with Outlaw because of the fact that I'm a panic reloader. I don't have any good Dire Promises or Spare Rations or any of those, but yeah, I'll use this. It's aggressive frame, which it hits really hard. Yeah, look at the impact and the range on the right-hand side of the screen. Pretty good damage range, and with Outlaw, you get a decently fast reload, and when I combine that on my Warlock with Ophidian Aspect, I love it, okay? What else? Oh, the Chattering Bone. Love this thing. Love this thing. PvE and PvP. I got ricochet rounds, or I can go with high caliber rounds. A little more stability with ricochet rounds, but this thing's pretty stable as is. It's got rangefinder, so I get more range, and it's got rampage on it. So I masterworked it. It had reload speed on it. I don't know. I've been using this thing forever. I absolutely love this thing, and I'm excited I'll be able to use that next fall, in 2022. What else we got here? Okay, home stretch here. Night Watch. My favorite Night Watch is going to be this one here, okay? It's got drop mag. Again, I'm a panic reloader. I'm not worried about primary ammo dropping on the ground. I usually will just throw scout rifle. If I'm doing like a Legend Lost Sector or something where I need scout rifle ammo, I don't know. I usually never have a problem with drop mag, and I like the fast reload. Snapshot sights, but I can either choose do I want multi-kill clip or rampage. Multi-kill clip is just a variation on kill clip. Reloading grants increased damage based on the number of rapid kills. It's not the highest impact. A lot of times I just use this in like a Legend Lost Sector or even a Nightfall when I'm just trying to pop shields, okay? When I'm anti-barrier shields. And then lastly, I've got two submachine guns here. I've not really messed with this one, but this one here I absolutely adore and use it like crazy. This one comes from Battlegrounds, the Extraordinary Rendition. This one's got accurized rounds. You always want to try to get accurized rounds on most things. It's got overflow, so picking up special or heavy ammo reloads this weapon to beyond its normal capacity. And I forget how many. I think this thing can go up to like 40-something, 46 rounds or something if you pick up heavy. You got to throw backup mag on this thing, okay? Because it doesn't have that many rounds in it. Frenzy, another. Frenzy is so good. Like, I'm speechless. Losing my words here. Frenzy, I feel like, is amazing on every single weapon right now, or any weapon that can roll with it, because damage, handling, reload, all three major things that I love on weapons. So I find with backup mag, Frenzy, accurized rounds, absolutely love this thing. It's a stability masterwork. Kind of wish it had range, but what are you gonna do? I mainly hip firing the thing anyway. Then I got another one here with accurized too. It's got reload speed. It's got outlaw and multi-kill clip, but am I usually going for the headshot when I'm using a submachine gun? No, it's usually in like Battlegrounds or Lost Sectors or Nightfalls when I'm using it to break, well, stun some overloads. And yeah, maybe I might be going for that, but I'm usually just hip firing this thing all the time, just running up to add. So, all right, guys, that's it. So, you know, I have a lot more weapons in my inventory. I have like Astral Horizon. What else? Some of the older weapons here. Let's see, the Horror Story. I don't know, the 450 auto rifles just don't feel good right now. There's a few bows in there, but I would say these are the top weapons that I'm looking forward to the most, and I'm glad that I don't have to worry about being sunsetted. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section what some of your weapons are that you're happy about that you're not going to be losing next year. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it for the video. Leave me a hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end, and do me a favor, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually always on YouTube, and that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.